Well, if you need a sign that things are slowly getting back to normal, Parker High School in Janesville is staging a live performance on stage with a real audience.
They're putting on the musical Oklahoma. So for the first time in over 14 months, we're going backstage with Michael Bruno.
I got to Kansas City on a Friday. My Saturday I learned a thing or two.
Well, it's like coming home and seeing the joy on these students' faces that they get to perform and do what they love. It is absolutely wonderful.
They went and built a skyscraper 7 stories high, about as high as a building ought to grow.
It was heartwarming, truly. I think the first time we all gathered around for a vocal where we all were together, I almost cried. It was truly a heart-wrenching experience being without this community and this family for so long. It's like you don't really know what you have until it's already gone. And this is one of those very true experiences.
Know how I can describe it, because it was weird. It was like I felt like I hadn't done it in so long. I mean, in the grand scheme of things, a year isn't that long, but it felt like a long time, and just it felt like normal, and it was like hard to comprehend that like this is really happening. You know, that was kind of when it became real, was when we were actually in rehearsal, and I was like, oh, we're doing this. I get to be on stage in like a couple months. Like, this is awesome.
Aren't there 3 Lorries in this particular production?
There are 2 Lorries plus 1 understudy. Yes, so 3.
Normally, you're the musical director of the show, but you've had it like step down this year because you handed the reins over to somebody else. And tell us who that is and how you feel about that.
Well, my successor is a person who came out of our program here at Parker, and I could not be happier with the transition because he is our son, Matthew KNUTSON.
I'm so thankful for all of my opportunities and experiences here with the staff and my peers when I was here, and I have so much pride for the program.
Have you been dancing like your entire life? Because you would never know this is your first musical. You're astonishing to me. So have you, like, first thing you did before you learned to crawl, were you dancing?
I started dancing when I was 4 years old, so yes. And I started competitively dancing when I was 6.
And was it solo dancing, or did you dance with a company, or did you dance with a partner? What's your...
I danced with a company. I first danced at Dance Attitudes, but then I recently went over to Veracity Dance Project 4 years ago when they opened.
And now for this is an amazing, it's an emotional dance too, and you really have to be partnering with a lot of different people, and it's really physical too. How do you feel about your partner when you're dancing in that?
I think it's really fun. Being with so many different people, you get to learn how to dance with other people.
And tell us a little bit about what the Academy is and what it does and what's going to happen with these fortunate students.
Okay, well, I am so thrilled to be a part of the Parker Arts Academy. It really is a career dream for me to get to be a part of this.
This is actually part of the real curriculum that they're getting credit for, correct?
Yes, and we think the opportunities that it will provide students will wonderfully prepare students who are interested in the performing arts as a career, but also students who love the performing arts and want to go into another field. I mean, we all know time management, working independently and as a team, commitment to excellence, confidence in presentation. All those are skills that will transfer to any career a student might want to choose after Parker.
And And are you part of the academy now for next year?
Yes, I'm going to be in the academy.
So talk to me a little bit about that. What does that mean to you to be able to have that part of your curriculum?
For some people, math is very important because they're going to go into engineering. But for us, theater is like, that's school for us. That's preparing us for a job. So it's very important. And it's also just nice to find something that you care about and something that you really enjoy. And it's just great to be able to devote time to that and to have that recognized by the school and the whole school district.
Oklahoma.
They're back.
They are back, and they're just as talented as if they stepped off the stage yesterday instead of a whole year ago.
What was it like to be back on stage again?
Oh, it was exciting, just like they all said. It was like almost like we never left, yet we realized it had been a year or more since we'd actually been live on stage again. And they still go through their protocols. So when they're, when they're not on stage performing, they do wear their masks. And most of I think all of the 16-year-olds and above were vaccinated. So.
Oh, that's good to know. It's just incredible as always to hear those voices and realize these are high school students. The talent is unbelievable.
It's just astonishing. And these are, a lot of them are freshmen and sophomores. This is a whole new crop of them that are coming up. And it's all due in part to this wonderful academy that they're doing there, where they get their curriculum and they get credits for learning theater and song and music and dance and tech work. It's really wonderful.
Yeah, it is. And tickets are going to be hard to get because it's not going to be a full audience. So it's Oklahoma, the Janesville Parker High School, May 8th and 9th, and the 13th through the 16th. There's an email, matthew.knutson@j12.wi.us. We'll have a link at channel3000.com. All right, it's Friday.
It's Friday.
Have a great weekend, guys.
You too. Happy Mother's Day. Happy graduation, Susan.
Oh, thank you, guys. Thanks so much. Hope to see you soon.
Yes.
A final check your forecast is coming up.